Ladies and gentlemen, high school drama festivals have been going on. And as we speak today, they are at the level of the nationals, which are being held in Nakuru. Just like any other school, BUTERE girls registered and participated in the drama festivals. Just like any other school. They had their play director, and everything was in place. They have been participating in all other levels, and they were number one all through. Now BUTERE girls came to nationals. William Ruto from State House, a call was made. And the call was commanding that the BUTERE girls play to be cancelled in the entire festival. They went to court and BUTERE girls play was restored back. Today, it was the time for them to perform at Nakuru. And just like any other part of the country, we were all waiting to see what is happening, and the people at Nakuru were waiting to see the mighty BUTERE girls. So when the mighty BUTERE girls arrived, so many things have happened, especially since morning 4 a.m. today. The first thing that happened is this. There was an arrest of Cleophas Malala.
Bali Kenya mnani arrest because naandika play marubu. Na ule polisi 50. Nimefanya makosa gani?
Cleophas Malala was their director and the script writer. So he had to be Nakuru to ensure that at least those kids have done their best. After that, there was intimidation of these kids. Remember, they are girls, young kids, not even 18 years old. Tear gas all over. Their bus being blocked. Police all over. Just intimidation right, left, and center. Unfortunately, even some journalists also got injured in the event of covering BUTERE girls. This was so tragic and very unfortunate because you don't need to put these kids in such a kind of a situation. First thing you have to remember is this. The high school set books have been a bit unique this time around, especially from 2012. From 2012, actually from 2010 onwards until now, they have been very unique set books, which they reflect what is exactly happening in the society. In my time, I did Kidaga Kimemozea, which showed the type of leadership, corruption, and such stuff that are happening in various governments. Actually, they even talked about some of the stories that are real, including Lord Egerton, that one for Nakuru, where we had a person called Mejanun in the book. But that Mejanun now, in that book, it was none other than Lord Egerton himself, in the real life. So these books generally reflect what has been happening on the ground, what people experience, and the histories that we share as a country. So a play comes here, written about Ruto must go. For those who may be asking which play is this, have a look.
Who must go? Zakayo must go. He must go. My voice, your voice, our voice, Gen Z's voice. A generation that is tired of being manipulated by leaders who are busy making empty promises. Promises that even a 5-year-old is able to tell is a scam. Fertilizers for the farmers, free education, a government of the people, for the people, by the people, What people, and we have no voices in our government?
Now, that is the play that Ruto had to ensure that it has not gone through to the nationals. And BUTERE girls had to go to court to get orders to allow them to go and perform. And as a result, because it was against Ruto's wish, the police had to be deployed, just like he has been doing in all other occasions, to intimidate and stop all these things from happening. Now, despite the intimidation, the blockage and stuff, these kids found themselves to the stage. Upon arrival there, they realized their director is not yet released. There was an order that when they perform their script, there's nobody should be there in the hall, just their adjudicators, and the seats actually were empty. And they also realized that they're performing without their director, and I heard even the lights were off, so just to intimidate them. Even the microphones, they were not there. They were not there. So there's nobody who could hear what they were saying. Such intimidation. These girls said that without their director, they're not going to perform. And as a result, they left the hall.
Girls! Girls, why are you running? These are girls from BUTERE Girls. They're actors in the play. Habari zenu? Nini imefanyika huko ndani?
Apart from that, other students who attended the same festival started now demonstrating and chanting, Ruto must go, and that without BUTERE, there's no drama. No drama. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what just happened in Nakuru. We're waiting to see at the end of the day whether drama is going to go on and whether BUTERE girls are going to perform their script in the conducive environment, because I hear they were not even allowed to rehearse. The basis of this video here is that I want to show you why William Ruto is going home, not because of just BUTERE girls, but because of the kids of this country with parents. My name is Abel Mokwa. Please, if this is the first time you're watching my videos, kindly make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Now, let me dive into the topic today. As we speak today, one thing that has been dominating all the platforms of William Ruto, or maybe where there's a crowd and the youths are present, are the chants Ruto must go. This has troubled President William Ruto to an extent that even the NIS and the military had to come in and speak about it. Something that has not happened before. Nobody actually has ever heard from the NIS until recently when he was speaking on the same, and of course the CDF getting into the political matters. Which means the Ruto must go chance is somehow a problem. It's a big problem to President William Ruto. As we speak today, one of the serious enemies of President William Ruto are the youths of this country. And the most unfortunate thing is that they are the majority of this country. So William Ruto doesn't know where to put his head. Whenever there's a gathering, the youths are 75%. And there is always a Ruto must go chant. Let me take you through a brief history here. The BUTERE girls and those kids at high school, most of them are not even Gen Zs. They are Alpha, Gen Alpha. This is the generation just below the Gen Zs. They're in school and most of them don't have IDs. But they are probably from 14 years old all the way to 17. So these kids, some of them by 2027, will be eligible to vote if they register early enough and have their IDs in place. As we speak, these kids, they already know Ruto must go. These kids have parents back at home, and their parents are following closely what's happening. If you sit down today and watch what is happening, whenever we are having even Form 4s doing the exams, we always almost 1 million kids going to school who have done these exams. All these people have parents, and they feel the pain of having President William Ruto in power. We don't need a campaign in 2027, that's what I mean, to take William Ruto home. You just need every single child to speak to his parent. Every single parent to remember the pain the child has gone through. Every single parent to remember the BUTERE girls incident. I'm talking about the just Gen Alpha and below. When it comes to the Gen Zs, most of them as we speak at the university, they have parents. They are in hundreds of thousands. They have parents, they have relatives and friends. They just need to tell their relatives and friends, don't vote for Ruto. Don't vote for Ruto. And most of them have their IDs. They're registered as voters. They just never voted last time and they're willing to vote next time. In addition to 8 million that did not vote last time, plus the new voters that may come in, William Ruto is going home. William Ruto is going home. Leave alone the Gen Alpha and the Gen Zs. We have now the millennials also in place, waiting to vote because they have been voting. I first voted in 2017, and it was my moment actually also to at least also exercise my patriotic role as actually to participate in the general election. It was interesting. As we speak today, the youths alone can take William Ruto home if everything goes as per to how they are right now. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, there's a big thing that these youths remind the country about. Number one, whenever there's an agitation, there's a call from the youths against President William Ruto, people remember two things: abductions and killings. Not even the cost of living, not even the school fees. Abductions and killings. If there's one thing that will take President William Ruto home, is the abductions that they introduced with his government. The killings, someone gets abducted and then is found killed, put in a mortuary. Nairobi City mortuary. A bullet, torture and stuff. People who have been released, lucky enough to come out of abduction, they come out actually giving horrible stories about the experience in the hands of the abductors. Let's pray for the BUTERE girls to be safe, the kids in Nakuru to be safe, and the parents to get their children back home safely. I don't know what's your take as far as this BUTERE thing is concerned, but please let me see in the comment section what you think.